Hey everyone, I'm Ryan. You're watching 60 Cycle Hum, and in this video I'm going to focus on some surfy, drippy tones, all focused around the Strymon IRIDIUM, which is their cab and amp simulator box, loaded up with all kinds of impulse responses. But I'm going to focus on the Fender impulse response, the deluxe reverb on the round setting. On the cab side, you've got a deluxe reverb 1x12, a Blues Junior 1x12, and a Vibrolux 2x10. And then, of course, all the other settings and whatnot. I'm going to be experimenting with slamming it with some outboard drippy style reverb from the Ocean's 11 by Electro Harmonics, and a biased Fender style tremolo from the F-Stop by Milkman, as well as the onboard amp style spring reverb that you can find in the F-Stop as well. Normally, if I was going to be doing a recording or a performance or something like that, I would ideally put the F-Stop on the other side of the IRIDIUM to simulate them being onboard effects and being behind the gain section of an amp. But I'm monitoring it with headphones through the IRIDIUM's headphone out jack, so I wouldn't be able to hear this right now. So I'm making a compromise, guys. I mean, I'm probably the only one who cares about this anyways. So anyways, let's get into it. Here is my dry signal. Fingers crossed that I'm in tune. Going straight through all these pedals, all the way bypass into my Zoom H6 recorder here, recording direct, because of course I am. That's what this is for. This is my amp and cab and mic and everything. All right, fingers crossed. Am I in tune? Close enough, I think. I'm sure I'm going to tune multiple times throughout this demo. So anyways, here is the IRIDIUM on that Fender Deluxe Reverb setting on the matchy-matchy Fender Deluxe 1x12 cab impulse response. And now, let's hit it with that classic sounding drippy outboard reverb. Man, I just think it sounds great. Let's check out some of the different cab settings. That has been the Deluxe Reverb 1x12. Here is the Blues Junior 1x12. And here is that Vibrolux 2x10. I know I'm gonna like this. I'd say right off the bat, if I'm going for a clean, traditional sort of surf rock tone, I'm going to go for that Vibrolux 2x10. If I'm going for a dirtier, less traditional, more like just nasty, sort of Link Ray or even Dick Dale sort of tone, I'm probably going to favor that Deluxe Reverb cab. And then the Blues Junior, I don't know, get creative with it. Let's try that with the Blues Junior cab. And then the Vibrolux. That Vibrolux just sounds so sweet to me. I'm gonna leave it there for a little bit. Let's try it with a more of like an amp style reverb from the f-stop. All right, let's see what that sounds like with the deluxe reverb. I like this thing. I know I keep saying that, but I do. Let's do something on the Vibrolux setting. I mentioned in the other video, the more like overview video I did of the Iridium, that the middle knob, the middle EQ, is more like a character changer. You turn it all the way to the right and you get into like tweed style territory with the Fender impulse response. Let's go back to the Ocean's 11. Where when you turn the middle all the way to the left, you get into like hollow blackface territory. And yes, it's like a mid-scoop thing, but it's also a complete like gain character change. You get way more hair and way more like breakup on that like tweed style sound on the right side of the middle knob. So yeah, I'd totally say that if you're going for a traditional surf, like clean sound, you want the Vibrolux cab, you want the middle pushed over to the left quite a bit, and then the gain kind of pulled back. But then if you want to get crispy and aggressive, push into the tweed a bit, push the drive up, deluxe reverb, or Blues Junior. Let's do the Blues Junior. Once again, classic sound. Yeah, I know I played it different the second time, but you get the idea. It's crispier, it's more mid-pushed. All in all, I think this is a really fun option for someone who, like me, who wants to get into surfy sounds, like classic Fender sounds. It's pedal board friendly. It does it. It does the sounds. I mean, there's options here. And you can load your own IRs into this if you want to. I could load 2 more Fender style amps onto here if I could find the impulse responses for them. And then I could have 6 more Fender cabs loaded in there too. I mean, and that just goes for all kinds of stuff too, when you think about it. So I don't know, I think it's interesting. I'm making this video as much for myself as anyone else because this is kind of like the territory I travel in. These are the sounds I'd like to explore. This is, you know, how I build my own personal rigs for the kind of music I like to play. So hopefully this will be useful to someone out there. I know it's very niche, but you know, the smaller the niche, the deeper the audience is what they say for YouTube and other online stuff. All right, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, dislike, leave me rude and nasty comments, support us on Patreon, blah, 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 buy a shirt, and stay grounded. Bye, everybody.